Have you tried Julie, Ezio, Lauren, Luna in GB12 yet? I haven't tried it, but it could be nice. That's actually a pretty interesting team. I do have double Luna. So different idea. Ezio does hit enough, that's good. And the Lunas normally are 4-turn cooldowns, but because of Ezio doing its skill, they become 3-turn cooldowns, or even less than 3 turns. And because of Julie, it is perfect AI. And with that, we can actually, let's see if it does enough damage. Okay, that thing maybe needs to be slightly more tanky. But that is actually pretty nice, not gonna lie. 26-second average. I think this will always run 26 seconds. But I think this team is going to be 100% consistent 26 seconds. Not bad. Ezio animation is... it's not fast, but I wouldn't necessarily call it slow. That's actually pretty solid, like, not gonna lie. If you don't have a Deborah, and you need 4 good rage sets. It's not easy to build. I put in, like, quite some rage sets to build this. But if you don't have one super concentrated rage set... maybe this is something? Luna skins are slower, I actually tested before. But this is interesting. Maybe one Luna can one-shot with a Deborah? Might be possible. No, okay, would she be able to one-shot? I don't know. Maybe in S3 into S2? Luna Crow? Luna Crow is an option. We can toy around with this. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to see 26-27 second average. It will always do this. Ezio's a full fight. No, Ezio's on crit damage as well. It's a rage. Because I think Ezio needs to do damage at the moment that the golems actually have their passive. So it only hits 7k on a pretty good rage set. Like, it literally has the second best rage set of those units out there right now. So he actually needs like proper amount of damage to get there. But let's see. Finally, a team that's actually working. Like the previous video you saw on the SF10 team, or as you were in the stream like a few minutes ago on the SF10 team, nothing works. This at least kind of works. So we can remove the weaker one. We pull in a Deborah. If this team is going to run like 24-second average, 24-second average would be faster than my Lucian team. I think. Interesting. That kills it. That definitely does kill it. 23 seconds. If this takes 24-second average, I think it is faster than my Lucian team, average. Because my Lucian team, I have seen it going like 19-second average, but I have seen it going like 28, 29-second average as well. And the only RNG factor in this whole team is Lauren messing up armor breaks. This is actually nice. And keep in mind that the... okay, that is an issue, however. That part is somewhat of an issue, however. It's like, you do what? I'll slap your ass, you do me hitting. So therefore we got a 27 seconds. So I guess I have to put a set on there that's somewhat more tanky-ish. Yeah, that is a big issue. But technically the odds of not landing armor break with this team is lower than with my other team. But can they recover from this? That's my big question. I think they probably can. Maybe put a shield set on Ezio. That's, I guess, the best way, yeah. But yeah, no armor break from both Lauren and Ezio. Because Ezio can armor break on this S2, especially if I upgrade the stats a little bit. But that thing hits hard. That thing definitely hits hard. Like, if you do it with Crow, it's the same as any other team, more or less. Like, this unit doesn't change anything to Crow. This unit changed something to Luna. So this unit actually gives you the options to use a 4-turn or even a 5-turn cooldown S3 in wave 2 and wave 4. That's the big difference about this unit, because other units don't give you that option. So it's actually best if she takes that hit. Put Wimpy Red instead of Lauren. You have the same issue, because Wimpy Red has a... I think it's a 97.5% chance to armor break minus resistance checks. Or like that, with resistance checks it's that. Or no, it's minus resistance checks even. And Lauren is, I think, higher than that, if I'm not mistaken. But since you have that S2, that S2 is actually good damage too. But that S2 from Ezio also adds extra chance to armor break. It hits more, true, it does hit more, but... yeah, it doesn't give you... well, if it crits, I think if I put one shield set, I'm probably good to go. She'll take the revenge. That is true. It has longer skill animation. True, it does have longer skill animation. Yeah, the Wind Ezio actually has potential. The thing has 0 skill ups. Damn, this team is legitimately better than my other team. And this is even, like, if I would run this on my phone, it's going to be faster than it. I would get 21 seconds on my phone. Pretty sure. Luna's fastest transmog? I am pretty certain that I tested Luna transmogs before and that normal skin is fastest transmog. If my Luna would do slightly more damage, she would one-shot. Like Shrumia, your Luna would one-shot this, pretty sure. I'm not sure how much over damage my Ezio is doing. So technically, if I do this with a... no, if I do this with a Sophia, Sophia will always get the counter hit. Whereas in this team, there is a possibility if Julie goes for a 1 hit on the S2, Lauren goes for a 2 hit on the S2, then this hit into that hit, there's no counter possibilities. If I would go for a Sophia, Sophia would always trigger that the boss counters, and that wastes like a second and a half. If you had Seraph, this team could be so fast. Technically, this team doesn't work if I had a Seraph. And that's the part about Ezio. Ezio reduces the cooltime of Luna, that Luna doesn't have to move 2 turns. Like, I was using this team before, where Luna would go for an S3, S2 in the middle wave, and therefore has her S3 again in this stage. I don't have to do that right now because Ezio reduces the cooltime of Luna. And that is the smart thing about this thing. That's where Shrumia came up with. So this doesn't work with a Seraph. Would I have a Seraph? Would I have a team? Yes, of course I would have. Because I would just Seraph and then I would use Crows. You don't need to use Luna then. Yeah, one-shotting the waves for Julie. I made a video on one-shotting the waves with Julie before, or trying it. It's... you don't want to try that. It's... The biggest issue is, and you can see Ezio's damage. Ezio's damage looks pretty weak on the waves. Like, he doing 7k is like, what? He does no damage. He actually has a very good rage set. He does no damage because of this passive. Like, the barrier passive reduces the damage by what, like 40-50%? It's an insane damage reduction. 24-second average. So if Lauren doesn't mess up, which is possible in the other team as well, I think this is averaging faster than my other team. I would have to test that because I think I still have the numbers for that other team fastest. But that is interesting. So yeah, if you look at the runes, is this free to play? Is this doable? Is this gettable? No, probably not. That's not the point. So yeah, this artifact is like pretty much to godlike for this dungeon. This one's pretty good for it as well. You want to do a lot for the additional damage. Additional damage is all you want on this unit. As I said, Ezio actually has a pretty high damage set. He could do more damage by adding in the skill up on this one, which does 10% more damage. It doesn't need the skill up to make this 4 turns. And I could maybe add in a shield set in here. I think a shield set would do him good, or it mainly would do Luna good. Doesn't need the max crit rate. So yeah, that's all in all pretty nice. Then we have the Lauren, which is a triple fight, my typical triple fight set with some additionals and damage on water. Then we have this thing, which is the main damage dealer. It is not my best damage set. That is actually on the Julie right now. Second best damage set is on Ezio right now. I might, if I want to actually run this, switch that around, see if Ezio doesn't need the highest damage set, but could go slightly less damage. This could work better if she has more crit damage, because the damage max is what's in here. So if you have a higher crit damage one, it probably could even one-shot the boss, I guess. And then Deborah is just a triple fighter. So yeah, that's pretty much the team right there. The only issue is, where it could go wrong, is Lauren messing shit up. So yeah, that's the only issue. If... Well, wait. Julie does so much damage. Like, that cleanup from that Julie S3, wait. But that's actually smart as well. Wait, no. I didn't even think about that. Because Ezio S3 pushes back the cooltime of Julie S3. So Julie S3 is on a one-turn cooltime. If, what's it called? Luna dies, Julie has perfect IS3 in the boss stage. That's actually fucking 5-pad. And her S3 does so freaking much damage that she pretty much clears the whole boss. Yo, that's actually 5-pad. So that's actually a very good cleanup as well. You just need Deborah to land armor break. So in this case, I need slightly bit more damage on Luna, I guess. And I would say if I do slightly bit more damage on Deborah, because Deborah is just a tank right now, and I need max AC on Deborah, because if she armor breaks, because the armor break missed because of Luna, or not Luna, because of Lauren, then the 1,000 shots from Julie can actually fix that. And this team is cool. But also see the damage of the Ezio. He's not skilled up. The S2 does so much damage already. Well, if you don't have Deborah, I would go this team with the double Luna. Because also, once again, Ezio makes the double Luna possible. And double Luna is 2 to 3 seconds slower than this. If you only have one Luna, technically you can go Luna Crow or Crow Luna. Reduce the damage on Julie. I don't think I can reduce the damage on Julie. Because this thing needs a pretty good damage set to just do that 7k, which it's doing, which is not much. Okay. Let's put this to slow. And let's write down how much she does and how much damage it is. So we're doing... I think it will be 3x on the 450. And that's why you see like the 260 already coming up. So the other ones are 260. Let's round it up like 265-ish. Okay, it's a little bit more. So I would say that's a 2150. And then this skill is about 7k, right? Yeah, 7.1. So we have a total damage of, so 28.6k-ish. What is the damage that is needed? What is the HP of that unit? Okay, I'm actually pretty overkilling. I'm actually pretty overkilling. Because I only need to do 26k damage. I'm overkilling by 2k. That is quite some. That is actually interesting. Julie can add a fight set, but Ezio for sure. Yeah, maybe if it has skill ups, I can probably do both. But yeah, it's still... Even if I had that one fight set, Luna's still pretty far off from one-shotting. That is the issue. This is, I guess, my fastest team out there right now. Like average, this is probably my fastest team. Because the other team, I have seen it going like lower averages than this, but I've also seen it going higher averages than this. So yeah, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to let this run on my my phone for a while, and then compare it to my previous video on the fastest team of this, and then compare the average times, but I will do that off stream.